Hello all, Jamie Rodgers here today for Creative Expressions, and I thought I'd share with you a few techniques that I use when I'm making flowers. I'm going to be using the Sue Wilson French Marigold set today. This is one of my absolute favourite flowers. Now the first technique I'm going to do is just using an embossing tool on top of a foam mat. This is quite a standard technique, you've probably seen this done a million times, but by just using the embossing tool and pushing it down in the middle of each of the petals, with this flower it sort of gives you a crumpled effect that I really love. You can of course create smoother effects with different flowers and using different size ball tools and mats. This is one card that I've created with that effect. I really like how this one does sort of box off slightly. Moving on to our next technique, this time I'm bringing in a paintbrush, just any old traditional paintbrush, and I'm using the end of it to just shape my petals around. So I'm literally placing the petal on top of the paintbrush and pushing them down so that we have sort of an upside down U effect to each of the petals, giving us quite a nice shape. Here is one of the cards I've created using those flowers to effect. Now with that technique, if you wish to, you can of course go the opposite direction as well. So this time I'm going to bring the paintbrush in and I'm going to place it on top of the petal and shape the petals so they're in a traditional U shape coming up around the paintbrush. You could use all different tools for this style and end up with more rounded or precise curves to your petals if you wish to. Here is one of the cards that I've created with that technique using some Bluebell colour cloud inks on the tips. This time we're going to use some tweezers and we're going to crimp along the edges. So as you can see, I'm just walking my tweezers along the edge of each petal, just crimping them back and forth to give a very sort of mountain and valley style effect to each petal. I love this style, this is one of my favourites, and I think especially when you bring in the other sizes of the flowers and start layering them together, you can get some real incredible effects. It also has a bit more depth to it, just using a couple of layers than some of the other techniques. Sticking with the tweezers, this time we're going to put the tweezers into the centre of the petal and we're going to squeeze the petal upwards around the tweezers. Now because of the shape of the tweezers, that will create like a little tube or box effect, and it will sort of be a more of a squared off version of what we created with the paintbrush earlier, which again gives a bit more 3D to them. Now just like when we did the paintbrush technique earlier, we can do this in the opposite direction as well. So once again I've placed my tweezers into the middle of each petal and this time I'm pushing them down around it. I find this makes a really 3D flower and it has quite a lot of structure to it and a bit more strength, which can be quite nice depending on how you're going to be sending or receiving your card. Another technique we can do, which is probably the most traditional one, is just taking a bone folder and rounding our petals. This is really easy to do, and especially if you are going to post, you'll still keep your dimension and keep your effect without having to pay a fortune to post your cards. So it's quite a nice effect to create. Again, when you start layering in your smaller and larger sizes to your flowers, you can really build up a lovely effect. Now with this French Marigold set, one of the bits I love about it is when it goes through the machine, not only will it cut out the shape, it will also deboss all of these little details onto it. So taking gold mirror card, I've cut my flower and I've just used a black stays on pad to brush over the top of it. This will highlight the top area, leaving all them indentations to shine through as the gold that we see. I've gone for the paintbrush technique on this one and I've just rounded it and layered my flower together, but of course all of the techniques we looked at could be used in the same way. Here is one card that I've created with that technique using the stays on and the mirror card. This one is using a Wendy Vecchi Bluebird ink pad on white cardstock, and then this one is using white cardstock with a black ink pad. I hope that's helped you be inspired on how to use your flowers. All of the products I've shared with you are of course available from Creative Expression stockists. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.